everyone, and welcome back. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a very, very long time. A very, very long time. It is like 29 December, and the only reason why it's been a while is because I'm not really for trading December because I've heard stuff about this. I'm not gonna tell you I'm some genius that knows what is happening with the markets and stuff. That all I know is that I was told like, yo, dog, trading volume is low. I was like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So when does it pick up again? It's like, ah, nah, dog, something in January day. I'm like, ah, wait, bro, and it's one and one not. So that's that, right? And then now there is something because one of my friends did watch one of my videos and it's like, oh, bless, bro. And he said that like he has a hard time um going through my charts with me. Like I'll be with them and then we'll be trading. Like, it's kind of difficult for me to actually understand or for me to actually see what you see because your charts are black and you use candles that I am not sure are bullish or bearish. I just see you doing the candles and I believe you because it's you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. So I guess I have to make some transition transition to a another color, right? So I'm gonna do that with you guys, and then maybe I will not, I won't have a hard time, reading the stuff and stuff. So let me change it to something a little more clear and simple to understand or read for your guys' sake. Blue candle. I'm gonna make that. Yeah, I'm gonna make that white, and then this should. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we are on the 4 hour, obviously. EurUsd. It is 13 minutes past 8. This is Central African time. If I'm not mistaken, bro, because now I see it on the TV and I'm like, okay, cool. It's the time that I'm seeing. I'm like, okay, it's apparently CAT. I'm in South Africa, so that is CAT, right? Central African time. And that's that. So the first thing that I guess you were told to look out for is trend. So I'm not really gonna go into detail about trend right now. I'm not gonna go on far back because I try by all means, and I think I said this in one of my previous videos. Like I only concentrate on what's happening right now, right? That may be very deadly for me trading because sometimes I may like run into a level or something that on like a higher time frame and stuff. But I only really go into higher time frames on Mondays and not necessarily the entire week or every single day when I trade because it will always be like the higher time frames move slowly. There's no point. It's not necessary for me to always look at that stuff every single day. It's a Friday, so I'm not going to bother doing that. Right? Okay, cool. So we're just gonna go on what we have right now. Right. We are in an uptrend, right? You could argue, but like, nah, dog, this. How do you know? I don't know. Right? We're just gonna analyze that right now and actually see what's happening right now. Sorry, I'm running a lot. But yeah, let's get right into it. So the first thing I see is this little candle that I am hoping um gives us some type of like reaction or some sort. Now I won't actually go for one particular candle. If you know how I trade, right, like with the pure black charts and stuff, sometimes I'll use a specific area of like candlesticks and not necessarily just one candle because I saw that like I was having a really really hard time when I um dived into order blocks or just small money concepts in general, having just like so many different type of order blocks. And I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna use this specific range and then I'll scale down onto a lower time frame when price gets to this range and then I'll see what's happening on that time frame. And then if we were to break through, we can break through if that level is just, not necessary or just not supposed to be there. Like so I'm not supposed to like have that drawn on there. It's invalid or anything like that. Then the lower time frames will tell you, right? And I depend on them a lot, right? Because I am a scalper. I scalp the market. I don't actually hold my trades for a very long time. So I am going to, now this candle, right, is in between this candle's high and then this candle's low, right? We have two bullish candles and then one bearish candle in the middle. Now this one is in the middle of this candle's high and then this candle's low. So this is the entire range I am going to use, right, as an order block. So I'm going to take it from this candle's wick down to this candle's wick, and then that's the range that I'll be looking at. But in reality, I guess reality, or why I'm using that particular range is because of this candle. Right, this candle gave us a really nice thrust. Not necessarily because we did have like some little candles before actually this candle. If this candle had like been over here, that would I would have been like, ah, nah, wait, dog, this is the shit. But I don't know yet. Right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see because we don't really have any high taken out. This candle right appeared after this was taken out, because this was taken out. This high was taken out by this specific candle, which you would be like, okay, cool. So when price come down to this candle now, because this is the last candle before this move, right? We do have a little fair value gap within this. So you see, this is how I read the market, right? This is how I know that, like, okay, cool, I may need to now adjust and actually go back, right? This is how you just like, you must read this, you must study this shit, right? So I see that now, I'm like, okay, cool, maybe I might need to put this over there. But like now, like this candle, right, this specific one has this candle's high is between this candle's high and then this candle's low, so we're going to use this range instead, right? Okay, cool. So I'm just going to take this block and I'm going to put it over there. Why am I using this one instead of this one? It's because this one broke some type of structure, which is this high. Now I do have a rule that goes against using highs and lows that are really difficult to kind of like make out. So if not if but this is kind of hard to see as a high, right? You have to go look for that shit. You have to be like, oh no, that's a high, and then where is the low of that high? You don't know. Maybe it's like it's over there, and then there's another high there, and then there's a low there, and then it goes up high there. So all these minor highs and lows I usually almost never really use unless we're going up. We're going up. We are expecting a specific type of trend, which is up, right? Okay, cool. So it's the only reason why I'm using this. But if you're more advanced and stuff, like if you are more beginner, you know, don't use this. Like, rather be like, oh, no, price is gonna come down here, because from this move we broke this high over there. See, boom, this candle closed above this high, started milling, and then finally we broke through. And then we do have a fair value gap, and then another little candles that we could use as a potential order block. Now I'm going to point and I'm going to drag this across, and then I am going to indicate this fair value gap that has not been tapped into yet. This gray line is supposed to signify where liquidity has been taken, and then my black lines are for exactly that. Now I'm not going to draw another block because this line that I'm putting up right now, it will, you know what, I'm just gonna put it up. Actually, I'm gonna put it up, and then I'm gonna whip my fib out and actually see where we at. So again, take it from the wick of that bullish candle to our bearish candle, and then we have it like so. So these are the areas. Now I'm not going to use my floor and ceiling right now, only because I can see it, but like, you know what, let me just put it up for you guys. Okay, so our ceiling would be what? No. Okay, I believe. Okay, that's kind of far, but if we were to like come on down here, you'll see that probably that our order block is it 10, is it a solid 10 or like, okay, perfect. So we see that like our floor is kind of in line with the first order block that we drew, and then that kind of adds like some confluence of like formation or just something that would tell me like, wait, this one seems, you know, so sorry, this one seems valid, this one just seems like it's the shit. And then I go on to the data that we're using right now, and we can see that we bounced off this before actually breaking through it, and then we left some type of like something there to come back down to, and then, you know, possibly move on higher. Right, so I'm gonna take my fib, and then before I do that though, I just want to point this out that this high could potentially be taken out, right? Okay, so I'm going to take there from the wick right to this, and then you could see that the gold zone. Remember, I had this labeled out. I removed a few stuff like the 100%. I think the 79 something something some, and then we just left with the gold zone, which is, I believe, is a 62. That's a 79. I removed the 62. Oh, who knew? Who knew? I know that. So we have, is it 79%? Whatever that is, man. We have it there anyway. And then if it's in line with our fair value gap. So both of these levels, both of these levels could really give us a reaction. So if we miss, so if nothing happens or we then actually break through it, then I know that we're gonna come down either into our fair value gap or order block, whichever one we have some type of reaction from, then we will get involved, right? I don't really think I need to go down to like a 15-minute time frame or anything like, because we are not at those levels yet. So this is what I'm just drawing out right now, and I'm going to wait for price to come down to these levels, and then once it does that, then I would go down to my 15-minute time frame, or maybe even the 5-minute time frame, and actually just look for something, not even just something, just the typical market structure shift, or the steep market structure shift, fair value gap or order block to buy from, and then buy from it. You know what I'm saying? And then if we just violate all these completely, then we will be looking to take a sell. Why is it black? Oh, and then we will be looking to take a sell maybe somewhere. But for now, we are just going to wait. It's Friday. Maybe Monday. You know, next week. Something will happen. It will be the first on Monday. Be Happy New Year's and shit, right? But yeah. So that's it for now, guys. This is not really a long one. It is kind of a long one. Not necessarily, like not really. I hope this helps. I don't know how, really. Like I'm not teaching anything. I'm just showing you guys what I am doing, or how I am analyzing the markets and where my head's at. Right? That's what I'm doing. I'm not teaching, guys. That's not what I'm doing right now. But if you find this very very fruitful, then should I say thank you, thank you very much. If you like this, then tell me that you liked it by hitting that like button and stuff like that. So all of that shit. Please, guys, happy New Year. If I don't post anything on Monday, I'm only gonna post something when it gets over here, when price gets there, or either there. But if it doesn't get to any of those levels, then I won't be posting anything. So if that doesn't happen on Monday, probably will happen on Monday, maybe not. Does that happen on Monday, then Happy New Year, and I wish everybody a very, very fruitful year next year in terms of profit, consistency, discipline, just patience. I hope you thrive in every single I don't know, man. In every single way, right? Really, I just want the best for you. Trading next year, 2024. Go milk the market, man. Every single thing that you be struggling with, I hope you overcome. You know, forex wise, your personal lives, man. I have nothing to do with that, so I'm just going to wish you the best shot. But yeah. Man, if you struggling with some shit at home, I hope you overcome that shit too. You feel me? So, yeah, guys. Peace, and I'll see you in the next one.